Welcome to the Carrollwood Connection. I'm Josh Corbin with Security National Mortgage Company. Today I'm here with Dr. Gauche with KEA Smile. So glad to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Dr. Gauche, tell us a little about you.
Okay, my name is Joita Ghosh, and I'm a dentist here in Carrollwood. So a little about me is I went through dentistry in India. I was an international dentist.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then I moved to the States about 20 plus years ago.
Okay.
And so my husband was already living in Florida, and that's how I moved to the Tampa Bay area.
Oh, wonderful.
And
so tell us, where did you go to school?
So after I came here, I was applying for different dental schools, and I chose NYU.
Okay.
So I went up to New York and did my DDS from NYU Dental School.
Yep.
And
you got that beautiful diploma right there in the middle.
Yeah. And it was, I had choices of going to a Florida school or going to out of state and going somewhere else. I chose New York because I just wanted to experience New York City.
That's an experience for sure.
It was, but I love being back in Tampa. I've called this home for the last 20 years. So, so I love being back here.
So tell us about the name KEA Smile.
So I have 3 girls, and my daughters, when I was studying for dental school, and 2 of them were born while I was doing dentistry in NYU. So when we were talking about buying a practice or starting up my practice, my kids always said, we want to be part of it. So the KEA is actually their 3 initials. Katrina, Anika, and Elena.
Oh, beautiful.
Thank you. So that's the family practice. It's just me and my family who've worked hard to where we are. Without their support, I wouldn't be here. So
that's very good. Yeah, so it's all about the family business. You're telling me earlier that one of your daughters said that she wanted to be the one at the end to give the kids stickers and toothbrushes.
That was my way of, when I used to study, I was still like, okay, mommy needs study time because we're going through dental school, and it's very excruciatingly painful to not be involved with your kids at that time. So it was the impetus. They were like, okay, mommy, that's my oldest. She said, when you have your practice, I'm going to be the one to give out stickers. And she was like a few years, she was like 3 or 4 years old at that time.
That's adorable.
So
that's good. So tell us a little bit about your practice. You don't just do dentistry. It's not just about teeth cleaning and fillings and root canals. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
So we here in our practice used to be a very traditional dental practice. Do a lot of different aspects of dentistry, general dentistry, including fillings, crowns, root canals, surgeries. But I take on a more holistic approach, and so the holistic approach meaning a whole body. So we started adding different services to our all what that we do here. I did take implant fellowship, and I did do extra education, more certification and advanced technology. But what I realized, it was a personal suffering, and I went through a personal loss due to my dad had sleep apnea undiagnosed, and he passed away in 2018. And that kind of started my journey into seeing more of the why. And so I ventured into sleep dentistry and then sleep medicine. So I've undertaken numerous hours and courses over the last 2 years, and we do more airway. We evaluate every patient for their airway patency, whether it's a child, whether it's an adult. And not all people are diagnosed with sleep apnea, but we don't want to let anyone go undiagnosed.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the whole approach is just like we check for oral cancer, just like we check like when you're taking medical history of a patient, like for whether they have heart disease or diabetes or hypertension, and we want to understand the underlying cause. And what studies and research have found that a lot of these chronic ailments, a lot of them is manifested due to one root cause, and that's
wow.
compromised airway
Okay.
and underdeveloped jaws.
That's amazing. So where can we find you?
So you can find me. I'm right here in Carrollwood, and we are a single location office
Okay.
at the present, and we are at the corner of Fletcher and Rome.
Okay.
And the address, I can share my website.
Okay.
It's kiasmile.com.
Wonderful.
And we are on Facebook as well. We are
Excellent.
on social media, so you can find me
We will
on
look for you
social
there.
media. And love to be part of Carrollwood Connections because I love collaborating with other doctors and non-medical professionals in the area.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Dr. Ghosh. It was a pleasure meeting you and getting to know you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you all for tuning in. I'm Josh Corbin with Security National Mortgage Company. This is your Carrollwood Connection, and I'm mortgaging with a purpose.
Thank you.